Hey Busy Bees, it's Mommy Leandra, and today we're here at Epcot for the 2022 Food and Wine Festival. I'm so excited to be here with my sister today, and we're gonna try some old favorites and some new treats. But here's the thing, we're on a budget. We definitely have to think about what we spend our money on, so I'm going to give you some quick tips. And we have a special mission that my other sister put us on. We only have like 4 or 5 hours today because look, a mama's gotta do what a mama's gotta do. The day cannot be complete without riding Cosmic Rewind, and then we're gonna be off to the festival enjoying the treats. All right, let's go. In today's Disney game plan, you'll see that you do not have to spend hundreds of dollars to enjoy this festival. So let's start with my very first tip, to use a Disney gift card. So you can get a Disney gift card at a discounted rate at BJ's, Sam's Club, and also Target. I was actually able to create my Red Card account on my phone. It was super easy. You'll save 5% and it'll help you keep track of your purchases at the food booths. So Cosmic Rewind was so much fun. We finally got Everybody Rules the World, and I am so happy because I love you, Gloria. I love you, Gloria, so much. I even have an aunt named Gloria. But if I hear conga one more time. Not only am I sharing my food budgeting tips with you, I'm also trying to eat or drink at 10 food booths, which this challenge was given to me by my sister at Finding Sammy, who you can find on Instagram and TikTok. Can we do it? I think we can, but let me know in the comment section down below. My second tip is to look for items that are under $6. There are so many here at the festival, and we're going to try this smoked corned beef and also the banh mi bao, which is a new food item at this year's festival.
This is the corned beef, and she is beautiful. Let's try her out. The corned beef is excellent. Let's try a chip. Perfect. That's a meal and very shareable.
The corned beef has like this cheese curd on the side that is like super Quebec poutine vibes. So good. And it was here last year, so it's definitely an old favorite for my sister. It's my first time trying it. This is the banh mi bao, and I'm so excited to dig in. And it's under $6. Oh my god. It's so good. It is really just super flavorful. I understand why they added this to Flavors from Fire because it fits in perfectly. My next tip is that some of these booths are not open yet until August the 15th or other dates. So it's really important to put some money to the side and maybe wait it out if there's something that you really want to eat. Instead of spending it on something that's already open, just wait it out. Coastal Eats is one of my favorite booths every year, and I'm so excited to try these oysters Rockefeller. Can't wait. I'm not sure if you're keeping track, but right now we're at $11.25 with 9 booths to go. And Deidre's walking and eating because that's another way to save time.
Time is money.
Time is money.
We are saving time.
Yes, we
and
are.
Money.
And money. And of course, the unofficial mascot of the Food and Wine Festival and all festivals is the trash can. But we actually are just using it for its real purpose right now. The Food and Wine ears are so cute. The focus of this video is not the merchandise, but a budget is a budget, so make sure you plan for merch if you're into this super cool aesthetic and special collections like this Princess Tiana one. So it is okay to splurge sometimes, and here's the thing. This is probably one of the most expensive menus at the festival. At Le Cellier, you'll be spending a lot more, so being here at the Food and Wine Festival, having the beef filet mignon, it's kind of a steal in a way.
You're welcome. Hi. I love your hair. I love both of your hair. What can I get for you?
So I'm going to try the filet.
Okay, and how are we paying today? Gift card, got it. Of course.
Thank you.
Ooh, good. We have the steak from Canada. Normally I get the soup as well and take a little extra time. I chop it up and I put the steak in the soup. Don't judge me. This is Food and Wine Festival, y'all.
I'm judging her. We're doing trash can as our table. Okay.
Alrighty. See how this is.
$9.25 is a lot, and I did kind of dig into the budget a little bit, but like I said earlier, it is okay to splurge. It's just really tender and it's really good, and it really reminds me of Le Cellier. So I mean, so you get a little bit of a sample here at the Food and Wine Festival every single year. I totally understand why she puts that in the soup though, because I forgot how good just the mushrooms are. So I understand. With the Remy spork. Does it taste better with the Remy spork?
I got the spork for the aesthetic. I kept it for its use.
Next up is the Appleseed Orchard, which you can find this food booth in the Canada Pavilion, and I absolutely love walking through the Victoria Gardens. So what I really love about this food booth is that it's totally indoors, and it's a really great way to get out of the heat.
One thing that I really like to do to stay in a budget is to get flights or anything that's a variety of items in one fell swoop, right? So we have 3 beers from Clearwater, St. Pete, and Orlando, Florida, which I think is really, really neat that we have local beers here at the Food and Wine Festival. These are not new drinks this year, but I know they're gonna be super tasty. I've never tried them. This is a blonde ale, so we'll give it a sip. I am not a beer drinker, to be fair, but I really do like beer in the blonde variety. So I may not like beer, but I really like pecans or pecans. This is a pecan ale. Okay, Deidre, you gotta try it. Okay, Deidre's gonna try it. This is good.
I am also not a beer drinker, but we're gonna give this a go. I do love pecans though. Oh, that's a strong soda. So if you don't want to try the entire flight because you know that you don't love beers, try the pecan. It's great.
Oh my goodness, this is good. So it is a green apple sour beer or ale. It's amazing too. It tastes like a green apple, like spot on.
She's also just excited to be out of the heat.
Now we're back in the heat, on our way to get more to eat. So this is the Swanky Saucy Swine. It was here last year, but I honestly don't remember it. But they do have this new grilled pork shoulder lettuce wrap, which there's more pickled ingredients. I love pickled food, so I'm just gonna assume that that's really, really great.
If you're finding this video helpful so far, or you just like it, be sure to hit that like button so it can spread to others who are planning their festival trips.
So this is the It Takes Two to Mango. I love that name. Margarita.
It's good.
The salt rim, whatever's on the rim, is just phenomenal. It's actually very refreshing, even without having like a mint or cucumber taste. It's just straight up like mango. There's something spicy, but it's so light. It's a light spice.
Very light. I mean, it literally tastes like mango.
We've hit booth number 5 and we're not even halfway through our budget. Also, I want to say at this point, we're actually starting to feel full. So these tapas really add up fast.
This is very good. I've never been to India, but I have been to a really, really, really big Indian wedding in Toronto. And I must say that this is just as good. This is really, really great. They did a really good job. So this is the crispy paneer, which is new this year. They changed all the food items this year. So, okay, Deidre is going to feed me.
You want it dipped?
Yes, please. Okay, let's go.
It looks amazing on the inside. What it tastes like. This is really good. It's like happiness in a bite.
The crispy paneer actually tastes kind of like something we had in London called palumi fries, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It literally tastes just like that without having that pomegranate top, because I think there were pomegranates on top of the one that we had there. Here is the pea samosa, which is new this year as well. I'm in love. This is perfectly cooked. This is definitely a must-have if you can handle a little bit of spice. This is fantastic.
It smells so good.
Oh my gosh, did you just smell it?
I'm sorry, I had to. I feel like, isn't that a part of enjoying a meal?
Honestly, I'm just gonna call it right now. India booth for the win. It's been the best booth so far.
One happy surprise of the day is that we met Rhino and Denny from Diz Unplugged. That was really awesome. And if you do like what you see so far, be sure to subscribe to Mama's in the Mood for more Florida family fun. On to booth number 6, Italy. So in the last booth, it was all about sharing, but here it's all about saving room in your budget for something sweet. It's so easy to forget about all the sweet stuff and just focus on the savory like the pão de queijo in Brazil, but definitely leave room in your budget for something sweet. We found a place to sit near the American Adventure and cue something very much free. You guessed it, complimentary water. So be sure to take advantage of that, and it is absolutely $0.00.
If you do want something sweet, but something that's not too overwhelmingly sweet, this is not too sweet at all. If anything, it's just it's like light, very light, and I don't want to say refreshing because it is like a heavy pudding-like texture, but it is very perfect on a hot summer day like this, so when you don't want all that sugar.
The passport books actually don't have stickers this year. I really hope they do eventually add them, but I love keeping track that way. But we're off to try booth number 7, hops and barley. So out with the lobster roll and in with the Chesapeake crab slider.
Here is the crab slider, which is also new this year to the 2022 festival. Talked to one of the cast members and she said that it was pretty good. Actually, she said chef's kiss, so we'll see. It's a very soft crab. Like, I thought it was gonna have a crispier crust. Flavors are there. I wish it had a little bit more herbs or spices. Was it worth $7? I would say it's like worth $6.50. I know I'm being petty because there's only 50 cents difference, but when you're on a budget, I do think that cents matter.
This year, we lost actually one of my festival favorites, and that was the lobster roll, and the crab is its replacement. It's very good, but there is a textural issue here. Lobster roll was still one of my favorites for the festival, so I would have preferred that to still be here over the crab.
Okay, so we may not be fans of the crab slider, but we are fans of different groups like Baja Men, who are a part of the Eat to the Beat concert series. If you're visiting for a half day like we are here, then definitely prioritize which booths you want to visit, because with only 5 hours, it's really hard to do all 30 plus booths. So you have to prioritize. And by the way, that warm raclette is so good. So off to booth number 8, which is Brew Wing. Brew Wing was, well, very interesting, as you'll see here.
So the wings that we're trying here at Brew Wing in the Odyssey literally checks off 2 things off my checklist. 1, this is definitely out of my comfort zone. Sticky wings are peanut butter and jelly wings, and I had no idea until my sister told me, and now I'm just like, I can taste it. Then number 2, super shareable, and I'm talking if you have more than 2 people, like this is a lot to eat.
Also have a backup plan for your budget, because as you can see here, the fry basket, which was number 1 on my list to visit, is absolutely closed down because of a mishap. So plan for disappointment, even if that's weather that could stop you from eating somewhere as well. In a future video, I would love to show you some of the booths at United Kingdom and France and Morocco. We just couldn't do it all today. So off to booth number 9 and hopefully booth number 10. What I really like about the gift card is that you can be reminded of your balance throughout the day. So at booth number 10, we decided to get some lamington, which is a yellow cake with filling. Oh, it's so great, as you'll see. And a berry sour ale mimosa.
Oh, I didn't know that was alcohol. I thought that was good juice.
You thought it was good juice?
Yeah.
It's bitter. It is bitter. So if you don't like cranberry juice, that type of taste, this is not for you. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and I would definitely get this again. Very, very good. And it's a good drink after having a lot of drinks today. For under $5, this is great. Okay, so here's the deal. I usually order something totally different from the Australia booth, but because I'm on a budget today and I splurged a little bit at Le Cellier, well, at the Canada booth, I got something cheaper at the Australia booth that I never would have tried because I'm always getting the bushberry shrimp or something else there. This is so good. This is way better than the panna cotta that we had in Italy. This is just very good, but if you don't like coconut, Deidre, who's behind the camera, she may not be a fan. And I love how it has the filling inside. All right.
She absolutely undersold this. It is very good and deserves so much more praise, coconut lover or not.
Don't forget to stop at Club Cool, which is absolutely free. When my boys are with me, we always have to stop here, but I thought that it would be a disservice not to mention the thing that's always free besides the water. I dare you to try Beverly, though. We did it! Yes! We spent a total of $48.13 per person, but still we're under $100, and we're most definitely under the $95 that I paid for the $100. Look at all the booths that we visited, Busy Bees. We did it. There were so many great treats that we tried, but the banh mi bao and the crispy paneer really stood out to us, as well as the It Takes Two to Mango margarita. Bonus points for the name. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to Mama's in the Mood, and I will see you in the next Disney game plan. Remember, I care.